We had a question come in also on Saturday night. Is God behind things like COVID-19 and the sickness and wars we see around the world at the moment? Do you have any thoughts about God's involvement there? It's all right if you don't.
I don't have the answer. And what I say is, I guess, my own personal reflection in my time with God in these things. And I think the perspective I would come from would be, I don't know that God orchestrates them of it, like I want this to happen. I think potentially they're the result of the broken world, which is the world that we live in because of sin. I think the world is a broken place, but I think, like I said before, God works all things for good. And what a great opportunity for those of us who do believe to actually go and practically love our neighbour and practically love our workmates or our friends or the broader community, so that it can be worked for good and God's hope can actually intervene. So I think, I don't know if God orchestrates it or comes up with it. You'll have to ask him one day, hopefully yourself. But I think God can work in it for good.
Yeah. And I think if we've learnt one thing from our discussion together and looking at that passage, is that God works through people in a personal, even person-to-person level.
Yeah.
So while we might not understand everything that's going on, when you get down to people, God notices individual people. He notices you. He notices people that are actually suffering.
Yeah.
And he uses people, and hopefully those people that God is wanting to use are brave enough and are in tune enough with what he wants to go and meet that need. So I would encourage people, if you feel a prompting to do something for somebody else, that just feel that might be God. And if you don't do it, maybe that person's going to miss out on an experience of God.